In this video, we are going to practice creating and using a price rule. Now, this exercise, which is over here on the right-hand side, is pulled from our advanced level ProAdvisor certification course. If you would like more information about that course after we go through the exercise, be sure to click on the link below in the description. But let's get started and see what we're going to do today. It's the end of the year, and Craig has decided to get rid of all his inventory to make room for new stock. He asks you to set up a clearance sale marking everything down by 50%. Later, Video Games by Dan purchases 5 sprinkler heads, which Craig spent an hour installing. So, what is the total price on Dan's sales receipt? Let's find out. You will need to be in the sample company to do this exercise. Now, if you're not sure how to get into the sample company or get your own free QBOA account, be sure to click on the link below in the description. I have the sample company pulled up here on the left-hand side. This is what we will be working in today. So let's get started with the exercise. The first thing we need to do is set up the price rule. Now, you'll need to turn that on first. And to do so, we need to click on the gear icon and then select Account and Settings. The gear icon is up here on the top right corner of the sample company. Click on that, and then under your company, select Account and Settings. Now we want to go into the Sales tab. So that is over here on the left-hand side. It's the third one down. Go ahead and click on it once you find it. And then you want to click anywhere in the Products and Services section to make it editable and click on the toggle next to Turn on Price Rules. So here is the Product Services section. It is the 1, 2, 3, third one down. Click on the pencil icon or anywhere in there to make it editable. Here is the Turn on Price Rules. We want to go ahead and click on that toggle right there so it turns green, which means that it is turned on. And then you're going to click on the Save button. Once again, you can see Turn on Price Rules is turned on, so we are all good here. Go ahead and click on the Done button on the bottom right corner of the screen. So now that we have set it up, now we need to create the price rule. We're going to go back to that gear icon and then select All Lists. The gear icon on the top right corner, select that, and then under Lists, select All Lists. We want to go ahead and click on Price Rules. So that is over here on the left column. Click on that once you find it. And you will see there are no rules set up currently, so we want to create a rule. Click on the green button right here. And let's go ahead and get it filled out. In the rule name field, we're going to type inventory clearance. So click into that box, go ahead and type inventory clearance. I did not spell that right. Clearance, there we go. Once you have that we need to, in the products and services field, we want to select all inventory because remember, that is the clearance that Craig wants. He wants it on all his inventory so he can start clearing it out. So in this box, click that down arrow and you want to select all inventory. Now you're going to see all the inventory items show up here on the bottom of the screen. In the percentage field, we want to type 50% because we want it to decrease by 50%. So go ahead and type in that 50 right there. And then you can go ahead and click on Apply Rule. Now you'll notice that as soon as you clicked this button, Apply Rule, that the prices down here adjusted. Here it was $15 and now this fountain pump is now $7.50. The sprinkler heads, which is what Video Games by Dan had actually purchased, here is it was originally $2 and now 50% off, it is $1. So the price rule is all set up. We can go ahead and save and close. That's the green button down here on the bottom. And there we go. You can see that price rule is now showing on the list. Now it's time to create a sales receipt for Video Games by Dan. So we're going to click on the plus new button and then select Sales Receipt. The plus new button is on the top left corner. Go ahead and select that. And then you want to go ahead and select Sales Receipt under Customers. Once it comes up, let's go ahead and fill it out. In the customer field, we're going to select Video Games by Dan. You can start typing in there or you can scroll down. Either way is fine. Once you find his name, go ahead and click on it. And once you do, his information is going to appear for you. We're going to leave it all as is. As a note here, the sales receipt date is just defaulting to today, which is totally fine. But in a real life scenario, you would want to make sure that it is the correct date, the date of the sale that is being made. So on the first line in the product service field, we're going to select sprinkler heads. So go ahead and click into this box. You can either click the down arrow and start scrolling until you find it, or you can go ahead and type in the box sprinkler to have sprinkler heads appear. Once you have found it, go ahead and select it. You will see the other information appear. We want to fill in the quantity field to be 5. So go ahead and change that to a 5. When you hit the tab key over, you will see that the calculation is being made. And as a note here, you can see it was originally $2 as we saw on that previous screen. And now with that price rule being applied, it is now down to $1. So you can tell from here that the price rule is working properly. We need to include the installation. So on the second line in the product service field, we want to select installation. Click into that box. You can click on the down arrow or you can scroll, or you can start typing in installation. Either way is fine. Once you find it, go ahead and select it. And it is a quantity of 1 because it was 1 hour of installation. So everything is good. Now, once again, as I mentioned, you'll notice that QBO automatically adjusted the price of the sprinkler heads right here. Originally $2 and now at 50% $1, but not the installation work. And remember, that is because the price rule is applied to all the inventory. Craig didn't say anything about doing 50% off of his services like installation. It was for inventory products only. So that is why it has not changed here. Everything is looking good. So now we can just go ahead and click on Save and Close. Click that down arrow next to Save and Send, and then select Save and Close. And there you go, that sales receipt has been saved, and that is how you would create and apply a price rule. Now, if you like this exercise and you want to do more like it, or if you would like more information about that advanced level ProAdvisor certification course, be sure to click on the link below in the description, and I will see you in the next exercise.